How's it going, Radical viewers, and welcome back to another Grim Rolls Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition session with the homebrew of the Esterisle Cartography Guild, DM'd by our man Legion. 47th session, part 1. As if the title card didn't already give that away. At some point I need to update that again, since now we're perusing in the Underdark, where all the fun creatures are. Anything from horrifying monstrosities, frickin' half dark elf, half spider gods. And of course, the ever lovable favorite, the telepathic mushroom people. Which oddly enough we have met. That also have a fungal dragon. It was interesting how the last session ended. It was yeah, can't wait to see what happens. Definitely, we got no one in the Discord, so it looks like I get the gab on for another couple of minutes. Well, starting off, as you might have noticed, we didn't have a ninja session, or any session, really, that got recorded and put up yesterday for y'all to enjoy. The reason for that being that, another one of the players from that group, oddly enough, also has a setting they kind of want to run, and frankly, I thought, okay, you know what, having my ninja session every other week actually sounds like a great idea because it gives me time to over-prep, which would be great. So I'm not trying to do stuff at the last minute like I kind of did this week, oddly enough, because I got too distracted with Star Wars The Old Republic and my life. Yeah, fun fact, whenever I do find free time, I generally fill it with something, and this time it's my obsession with MMOs. Go figure. By the way, fun game. It is free to play. I recommend it. You know, try it out. If you don't like it, you don't like it. That's all cool. If you like Star Wars, especially Knights of the Old Republic, I would recommend giving it a look. It's fun. But beyond that, you know, there's that. So, here soon, every Saturday will be either my Okami no Kage Ninja homebrew, or it will be our other player's homebrew, which is kind of like, how do I phrase this? It feels more like a standard high fantasy setting, which is nice. You know, it's what you expect out of Dungeons & Dragons, which I'm all for. It's all good. You know, not everything needs to have this weird little quirk or niche or thing to it. Like, you know, I've been doing lately with ninjas, and coming soon for the Discord, the frickin' Jedi stuff, which will start... Let me get out my calendar, actually. I can tell you all exactly what day we'll have the first session. Not that week, not this week, because that's session 0. Here we go. Yeah, we'll be recording it the 5th of June, and the video will be up to the public the following Monday on the 7th. Now, for those curious, because I actually am offering early viewings to those willing to support the channel and everything through the Patreon page, there will actually be early access links there. Fair warning, though, that's kind of only available for the highest tier for the Patreons. And currently, if I remember right, I have 4 tiers. I'm desperately trying to work on that because people have been asking for a Patreon as a way of supporting the channel that's not just going through channel memberships. Ergo, yeah, the Patreon's back up, and I'm trying to put stuff to it that's actually, you know, worth a damn and showing that I love you guys more than I usually do. Okay, guys, we're 2 minutes of game time. Where is everybody? The hell? Some days I wonder about my cruise. Oh, pardon me. Smoker lung. It's fun. But anyway, yeah, that's basically all the announcements. D&D relay for the channel. For those that tune in and kind of watch this, you know, as a way of supporting, even though you're here for the Red Dead Redemption outfit stuff, I am changing that just a hair. It's still going. It's still going. Until it completely freaking dies off, which God knows when the hell that will be. I've decided to announce winners from now on every Thursday instead of every Monday, because I'm finding people are making requests pretty late into the game, and I kind of want to give them a chance to get votes via likes and all that, so they have a better chance of being selected for the stuff. You know, I want to be fair. I want to be fair. Besides, I do the videos every Thursday night anyway, so it's just kind of, it makes sense to do it that way. Okay, we're at the game time. I'm gonna go ahead and jump in the Discord and pray to God everyone else does too. Hello, is it me you are looking for?
I already get enough of that from Nathan. Don't you dare start. Like I'm not joking.
I know. I think all of us have a little bit of Nathan in us.
Some of us more than others.
Mostly Nathan.
I can just go.
I mean, you could, but how would you?
Lego my ego. Thank you God for the Final Fantasy VII soundtrack, which literally has every song I can imagine that'd be perfect for the Esterisles. Other than the seafaring stuff.
Not a lot of seafaring in Final Fantasy VII, from what I remember.
No, not really.
Didn't really play that much of it, though. So
I won't lie. It is kind of overhyped, but that's mostly because a lot of people enjoyed it back when they were kids.
You know, it was the first game with pre-rendered like cutscenes. That's like a big deal.
This is true.
It changed the gaming industry, and it's not a bad game.
Oh no, that's not a bad game at all, and it definitely has a story that does hook you.
Compared to Final Fantasy VIII,
we don't talk about 8.
I mean, there are some weird things going on in 8 that I like, but I like for someone else to play that game.
Right.
Not me. Please.
Like the game,
I'll be over here.
The game flat out stops making sense after you go to assassinate Edea. After that, like everything just kind of goes out the freaking window, and I'm just trying to figure out, okay. I feel like someone just grabbed the original script, accidentally burned it or something, and had to write everything from scratch again. Oh, Breakpoint updates 25th. Can't wait to see what the hell they come out in there.
Okay, you.
I still need to play 9. I have it. I haven't played it.
You know, I haven't even like seen Final Fantasy 9.
I've seen stuff for it, and
Hello. I mean, I know what like V looks like.
Well, yeah. Also, oh my God, Nathan, what the hell did you do?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean? Michael, look at this man.
I truly don't know.
It's Nathan.
It's Nathan without facial hair. It's a sin.
You've seen this before.
I have?
What? What are you talking about?
I've shaved my face before.
Yeah.
I shaved it like a couple days ago.
You know, sometimes, you know, he doesn't have a face. It's fine.
Well, it's been hot out, and I've been spending time outside, and I don't want a tan line where my beard is.
Now that's funny.
That's explicitly why I shaved.
Okay, I'll buy it.
But Nate, don't you normally just wear a beard? So why would you want to shave a beard if you always have one? Now that's a fair question.
That was gonna be my next one. Well, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm making the mistake of putting too much time on my front forward and not my back, so there's a tan line where my front back meet.
Oh jeez. I just decided I'm never going to cut my hair ever again. I've been regretting it since I did it.
Brother, let me tell you. The haircut's overrated.
I found out.
Yeah, my hair kind of mushrooms when it gets too long, so I need to cut it.
It will do that.
Gabriel's just fucking explodes.
Yeah. I mean, that will just happen, though, until there's enough weight to it to where it actually drags it down again. And that takes a while.
Mine goes up and back, so if I just have too much, it doesn't look good.
I mean, so is mine.
Yours worked better than when mine died.
Well, this is also just weirdly natural. I have no idea why it does this. I wake up in the morning looking like this. Like, if I ever have to worry about receding hairline, God knows I'll spot it.
Don't talk to me about receding hairline.
Oh, hi, Dennis. I forgot you were here.
Hairlines. If you say it 3 times in the mirror, Dennis appears.
Be nice to Dennis. Be like him.
Dennis, to be fair,
It
though,
was
you look
really
good
funny.
with it.
It was amusing.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, you probably could very easily pull off the card if you tried.
Dennis,
Card,
Dennis,
glasses, and an accent.
I need you to tell me something to do.
Recommend. What do you mean we cannot go over there? I'm
But
the fucking
Card does have an accent. I don't know what you're talking about.
English
Call me-
accent.
Call me computer.
Brutal, you know, noble, not Russian gangster, and like I will take over the planet.
I mean, you will take over the
and
planet.
break legs.
Where's
You
that?
don't
reboot,
exactly
huh?
lean against type.
Tell me to activate the hyperdrive, Dennis.
Number
Who
1,
gave you
engage.
authorization? Admiral Putin did not say we can go to hyperdrive.
See, that's funny because when I sit down in a chair, I always swing my leg over it, so I'm already halfway to being on the Enterprise. Where the fuck is Kale? Is he sleeping?
Probably.
I assume that the cabbage is taking a nap, but that's fine. He'll wake up in like 20 minutes and he'll be like, ah, fuck.
Not that I haven't ever done that before.
I wasn't gonna say anything, but
Just wake up and it says like 11:14 or it's like 11 p.m. and I'm like, oh no.
Fantastic. After falling from the surface world, as Ambria's undercity collapsed upon the world below, you awoke a few days later in the city of Stalmist, where you met with Tamana Avalon, the drow captain that you had saved to the Isle of Glass. Heinrich had a vision with his matron, Sharur, before Tamana brought you all to a tavern to give you a promised and much needed silk line, ultimately leading to a lot of you meeting a man of Lambert's ilk, going by the name of Colin, who told you of his imminent expedition into the extending Underdark, toward the northern caverns, where the Mind Flayer School is supposed to be. A fortress now held by the Duergar city of Blackstone that Stalmist now is at war with. After some quick warning from Tamana not to go, she relented to your whims, even giving you some minor aid to get to where you're going. And you set forth. After leaving Stalmist's territory itself, you stepped into a mycelial forest where you encountered a Duergar scouting party. You made pretty quick work of them before suddenly a mushroom-infested dragon with a mycelial rider landed and breathed a cloud of spores upon the lot of them, killing those that remained. Last we ended, the mushroom-like rider looked at all of you and began getting off of his mount, eventually sort of just like landing down on the floor of the cavern and walking towards the corpses of the Duergar, one by one, sort of strapping them up, like tying them and moving them over to the dragon to tie them on there for transport.
Well, that's rather macabre.
Well, thank you, if you speak common.
He looks over towards you and he kind of like half raises his hands, not like, you know, like a, hey, I'm not gonna do anything to you sort of a thing. And as he gets closer, like towards, like probably within like 10 feet of any of you, he lets loose this cloud of spores in your direction. At first, yeah, exactly. At first you react as if it were hostile, but after he, the spores kind of like fade from the air, you begin to kind of hear, not like language, but like thoughts from this creature as they enter your head. Thank you for your assistance. I hope you don't mind me taking the bodies.
I
think we
don't
do.
think we were going to complain at any time, to be fair.
From what I understand, some of your kind are rather specific with how you would like your bodies managed after they are deceased.
Yeah, like in a web cocoon of a spider. Good place to get buried, I tell you.
That is weirdly specific.
But in character.
In character.
Henrik is always in character.
Why the fuck would Dennis want that? I have arachnophobia. I do not want that.
This is a great way to get over that fear.
Can't be arachnophobic if you're dead.
Arachnophobic.
I'm gonna play as a cloud in the next game.
Where's my...
Are you afraid of clouds?
I don't like heights.
Oh,
Oh,
cloud. I'm about to say.
Clouds are high up.
I'm about to say, I got this weird freaking... You know what, I'll get into that another time. Anyway, Talking Mushroom Man, that's now telepathic because spores. Awesome.
No, I'd rather be Tifa.
Thank you. I suppose. It's not, specific. We all do this.
Well, I don't see any problem with this. I believe you can just carry on.
Fantastic. Then I will get back to work. He, walks over to the last of the bodies, starts strapping them up, and hoists them over the dragon's body. He kind of walks over toward you. You all seem rather kind. If you would like, we have a home not too far north of here. It's where I'm going, about a day's journey away or so. I might be able to guide you at least that far. I will be a little safer with, one of our guardians such as this. And he kind of looks over at the massive dragon creature next to him, which the entire time has been completely and totally motionless. Like, you don't even notice breathing from the creature.
Oh, that's disturbing.
Is it alive?
I think that's
No.
Objective.
Sorry, I should explain. This is what we need the bodies for. The dead act as our guardians. We are...
So you're
Go ahead.
puppeting them with the mushrooms.
Not quite so directly. We aren't a very combative race. We seek enlightenment, and very rarely leave the Arch Circle to begin with. We just don't have a taste for violence. The spores, however, they can infest the corpses, and from there they protect us while we commune.
Makes sense.
Telepathic cordyceps. Fantastic.
Well, I won't say no to some shelter and some guidance through this place. I don't know about the rest of you.
All of a sudden, my only thing down here now is that I really don't want to die down here.
Yes, that too.
Well, the only one who's died so far is Lucien, so we should probably be okay.
Oh god, how would that even work?
It's a good
Sure,
question.
Oh my god, how would that work? We've seen what happens when it gets cut in half.
There's only one way
you'll
to find out.
You'll just have to kill him.
as I pull my rapier.
We're not doing
Uh,
that.
Can't do that.
Lucian is entirely motionless, and oh, never mind. Fuck.
Yeah, I like how we're talking about this, and that's when he shows up. Anyway, hello, Cabbage.
Hey, Cabbage.
You're infested by
how-
spores.
How do you feel about being murdered and infested with spores?
I don't want to be murdered.
Embrace.
All right,
Right.
fine. The Mushroom Man thinks toward you. Very well. Then follow me. Hops on his mount and begins
Is he gonna
flying.
murder me?
No,
He's not going to murder you. They were going to murder you. Your friends were going to murder you to figure out what would happen whenever the spores brought you back to life as a mushroom creature.
Why?
But you would be brought
Just see
back
what would
to life.
happen. It would be weird.
No,
We're
you're
stress
right.
testing your resurrection BS, dude. It's interesting.
Of course.
Don't you want to know if you get weird fungus powers?
I mean, we see what happens when you're
I don't
disintegrated.
die.
We've seen what happens when you get cut in half. What happens when you get infested with telepathic cordyceps? Come
Completely
on.
disintegrated, like,
I played The Last of Us. Only good things can happen when the spores touch you.
it's true.
Sure.
I've seen the Rat King.
In
You
any
lie.
case, we're gonna say, for the sake of this, that's the start of the next day. You guys can get a long rest at that point.
Oh, cool.
Thank goodness. I used a lot of my resources.
At some point, I think I'm gonna ask Colin. Right, I think I'm the only one that burned anything in that. At some point, I'm gonna ask Colin. Do you know what this creature is?
Not the faintest idea.
Fantastic. I feel so glad not to be alone in this. This is the damn bestiary.
Colin, are you feeling well? Your voice sounds different this time.
Fuck off.
It's hard to sound like you smoked a pack
That-
of cigarettes every day for the last
Now-
5 years.
That is both in character and out of character. It's brilliant.
Do we think we're less than a day's walk away from fireplace?
I carry lozenges around in my pack. I was just wondering.
They don't work on me.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
You're at least 2 days away, which actually gets me to the next thing I was going to say. Because you are having a guide, a couple things happen. The first of which, this gets revealed on the map. That you can't see yet because I haven't put you there because I'm dumb, big dumb man. There you are.
Yeah, Michael.
Yeah, no, I'm there. So there it is. See it
What the
there.
fuck?
Everyone's happy now.
Oh.
Is that Mushroom Town?
It's it's the Myconid Arch Circle. In any
On
case,
down the Mushroom Town.
there are two options here. Because you are being guided, you can travel 2 additional tiles today. There are like some secret ways to get around, and he gets you like through the fastest places. So you can get those 2 extra tiles in, or you can make a stop at the the Arch Circle itself and see what they have going on. It's up to you guys.
Do we want to go to Mushroom Town?
Yes.
Let's go to Mushroom Town.
I'm not gonna
All right,
lie.
let's go to Mushroom Town.
I am
the
curious,
worst that could happen?
and God knows, since the denizens down here, they might know the territory better. Might know if it's safer to actually go the water route rather than the flaming lava route.
Right.
Yes, let's see how many
Um,
denizens there are.
Very well. If one of you guys along the journey would roll me 2d8.
I can do that.
Let's have Colin roll the other one.
Double 7s.
Only Colin can. He doesn't have hands.
All right. The trip is uneventful. Surprisingly. gotta skip around a bunch because like my tables are huge. Towards the end of the day, and just sort of like, especially like along the travels, you start to see off in the distance against this cave wall, over on this western edge. As you approach, you see two roughly humanoid shapes. The creatures themselves look to be Duergar holding weapons, but their mouths are agape and fungi are growing from their bodies and sprouting from their eyes.
Kinky.
As you approach, the two Duergar creatures hold their weapons steady, but they don't seem to be aggressive towards you at all. Not too long later, after you are seen by the creatures, out from one of these clusters of mushrooms against the wall, peeks out another one of those mushroom creatures' heads, sort of like looking out. Approaches you all, and once more this cloud of spores sort of leaves its body and scatters across the lot of you. Apologies for the spores. It is the only way for my kind to communicate.
Oh, it's like a telepathic handshake.
Of sorts. And I'm glad you think so. It's sort of what we do around here. We've been told of your arrival. It seems that you helped one of ours gather some more guardians, and like pats the back of one of the Duergar creatures.
I guess you could say that, yeah.
Well, please, come with me. The Arch Circle would love to greet you. You walk into a small opening in the mushrooms along the cave wall and enter into a cavern with mycelia connecting to the walls of the place, like golden glowing tapestries that illuminate the spores that fill the entire area, giving off the appearance of like 1,000 tiny lightning bugs floating around. From this main cavern, there are carved a series of circular rooms, sort of, still very cavern-like, each of them holding hands, or sorry, what? I skipped a line. Each of them containing a similar mushroom folk gathered around a central cluster of mycelia, forming like a tree trunk in the center of them, and each of them holding hands around it, and they're just giving out a constant sort of mist of those spores. Altogether, you count something like 100 of these creatures gathered in this way, of varying sizes. Moreover, as you concentrate on any particular creature, you realize that you can hear their voice ring out in your head.
Oh.
The one guiding you in begins to think toward you. We are the Myconid. This is our home. We greet you in peace.
How do you spell that?
Myconid.
Okay, that was too fast. I think I got it.
Wow. Here. Copy and paste. Copy and... Well, never mind. Fucking...
Get fucked, Michael.
Oh wow, I almost had that dead on.
I had a game instead of no.
Oh yeah, that's what I have. Okay.
I hadn't, yeah.
Michael starts talking, and I just hear a whoa, 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 whoa.
And that explains a lot. Standing guard along the walls of the cavern are more of the mushroom-infested Duergar, alongside some drow, and a few other creatures, some like goblinoids, each holding various weapons that they seem to have brought with them. None of them of one like uniform make, probably belonging to the corpses themselves. As you're walking through and seeing all of these mushroom men gather around and sort of like just hold hands in this almost like religious looking ceremony, the one guiding you once more thinks towards you. Our people commune in this way, seeking enlightenment. This is how we spend most of our days.
Neat.
So, your people are non-violent. Where do you get the corpses exactly?
Well, just because we are not violent does not mean that the other races of this place follow suit.
I see. Picking up the scraps, as it were.
In addition, there are animals and things dying of natural causes that are native to the place that we also take advantage of.
Well-
We don't make the corpses, but we will convert any that we find.
It seems as though this war going on is quite beneficial to your people, then.
Well, I wouldn't...
Wow.
There's a war.
Between the Dwergar and the Drow.
Most unfortunate. Hopefully it doesn't end up through here, at the very least.
What I'm curious about, what exactly do you and your people eat for sustenance?
We draw nutrients from the ground.
Like plants or like hibernating insects?
Like fungi.
You know, like a mushroom.
So these are just sentient mushrooms.
Yes.
Wait, these
Exactly.
people are mushrooms, or they just use mushrooms?
They look mushroom.
Yeah,
They
I
are
think they're
Walking
mushroom.
mushrooms. Okay.
They're mushroom.
So they're like hidden. They're just cosplay.
There
as
ain't
mushrooms.
mushroom for doubt.
Oh no,
I'm
they're
sorry.
mushrooms that cosplay as people.
Can we ban cabbage?
Sorry.
I will take you to greet our sovereign. They will they will greet you kindly.
Oh yeah.
Once you come to the end of the cavern, the Myconid stops. New friends, may I introduce you to the sovereign of our arch circle, Thorpania. I wrote that down, huh? I hate myself. I'm hilarious.
Gastorpania, I believe. I had a great uncle
Kind of
named
not
after
close.
named that.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Isn't it?
As they say these words, the edge of the cavern itself, where you had stopped, itself covered in fungus, begins to move and shift before you realize that it's not a cave wall there. It's actually just this giant face, and that the spores coming from the wall belong to this massive creature that you can only assume is the sovereign from which the other speaks.
Is it a big mushroom or no?
It is a massive mushroom. Like it looks like a cave wall.
So is it giant or gargantuan? What size?
It is above colossal.
Okay.
Oh,
thank you.
Jesus.
That's terrifying.
Up on here.
Hello, new friends. Welcome to my circle.
Oh, hello, Gazthorpe.
It is
Oh
an
shit,
honor
I
to
forgot
be
how to
here.
say it. Stepania?
Just use royal pronouns for God's sake. Don't actually try to remember the damn name.
If it pleases you, you may refer to me as sovereign. You are welcome to stay here for as long as you like. As long as you are kind and respectful, you can feel free to join in our communion as well.
feel like we won't be here that long.
I feel like
Will
it
we?
would be an honor for us to join your communion, Sovereign.
Oh,
We're not gonna get into things though, are we?
It's
I'm kind of fond of my current body.
We would never do such a thing. Unless, of course, you had died previously.
Of course.
You look very much alive.
Well,
Odian just like
Some more than
shifts
others.
his eyes towards
Or-
Lucian.
4 of us are more alive than the other.
I'm flesh and blood. I got a beating heart.
Do you?
Pulls out a knife, not for
do I
long.
have a beating heart?
Do you have a beating arm?
I mean, I have 2
He has
beating
an
hearts.
arm beater.
Beat the shit out of people with.
Nice.
Good God.
I mean, I feel like this should be a little bit more of a communal thing for the lot of you. You guys can choose to take part of the communion or fuck off.
I'm taking part.
I mean, I'm curious
It's
about.
weird, so I'll join.
It must be documented.
All right.
Exactly.
Documenting everything about this. This is weird and new. And I love it.
Michael
I wa-
wouldn't just
I wanna see if
absorb
I
us into the hive mind, would he?
I want to see if I can spread the good word of the spider.
Oh
Please,
my
Dennis.
god.
I
Don't do
don't
that.
let me know that in character because I'll be vehemently against it, but out of character, dude, do it. Convert the
That is-
mushrooms.
No.
Nathan and Sen both support this.
If you desire the communion, I recommend you sit down. It is a dreamlike state, and I would very much hate if you were injured in the process.
You know, the last time I was in a dream-like state, I met Nishar Ur. Have you heard of her?
Good God.
Absolutely not.
Do you want to?
I have no idea who that is.
I feel like I will anyway.
What does that mean?
You'll see.
Okay.
Colin, standing kind of right by. Right. Look, you guys can do this if you want, but as far as I'm concerned, I got a job to do. I'll be outside.
But Colin, isn't it your job to learn about all these different creatures and their cultures?
No, it's my job to get the book. And he just leaves. The Sovereign.
I'm glad we got stuck with you instead of him, Lambert.
Frankly, so am I. Damn. What a hot ass.
And he's saying that about him. Wow.
Well, that's from all his
Incredible.
thoughts.
How about to say, ain't that a bitch?
After you guys are seated, the Sovereign thinks to all of you, just relax and take in the spores. You guys begin to relax, and before you realize it, you find yourself in a scattered dreamscape. Your surroundings are a strange mix of places dear to you. The Guildhall, the Magistrorum, your childhood homes, the Manticore School, all mixed together in surreal harmony with pillars of mycelia that slowly begin to grow on every inch of your memories, only lit by the pale bioluminescence of the mushrooms, giving them a dreamlike whimsy to them. You all simultaneously feel yourselves holding conversations with each other and over 100 of the residents of the Arctic Circle, as if they were hours long, but in the blink of an eye. It's a very surreal experience.
Like being on drugs.
Interesting.
You guys leave the experience. Again, like it feels like hours have passed. and you kind of feel a bit like strange at the end of it, like you just like you literally just sat down and had 100 conversations with just everyone here. But the community itself only lasts for about a minute or so. But just that the weight of the experience from the Myconids, like you feel it, and it kind of puts you at ease. It kind of makes you like at peace.
That is quite the time saver.
I hope you did not find that too strange.
Feel like I felt stranger.
I am pleased to hear it. Thank you for sharing your experiences with us. They were enlightening.
Oh shit, I guess these guys wouldn't, like, know anything about the surface world.
No, not really. And
There
God
you
knows, we gave them one hell of a view of it.
They do now.
They do now.
Now we will take over.
Cool.
You only adopted the darkness and the fungal growth. We were born in it. We are it.
For the next 24 hours, you guys all have advantage on wisdom and charisma checks.
Oh, bitchin'.
Oh, we need to
Oh,
book
yeah, I
it.
do. Quick, get there in 24 hours.
To get there in a day. Gwydion, you feel particularly strange.
Oh. Good to know.
Yeah, Gwydion, you're fucking weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't one of your past lives happen to be a mushroom person?
Don't think so.
That would be interesting.
It's, we'll leave that open to interpretation.
Yeah.
Oh. Now I'm actually worried.
I already had advantage on wisdom and charisma saves against magic, so I guess it just stacks now. That's what it is. I had triple
checks.
advantage. That's not how that works.
I mean, you
Yeah,
basically
that's
have
how it works.
advantage on a bunch of stuff now. But at least
Is there anything else that you guys would like to do here?
Unless there's like some memorabilia we can purchase, and also which would require these people to use the same currency as us.
They don't look like they have currency, but
No,
they
I'll be right
There's
back.
no
Don't
I
look
Heart
like
the
they've-
Art Circle t-shirt.
I'll be right back.
what did you say, Tyler?
There's no I Heart the Art Circle t-shirt. There's no I went to the Art Circle and did the communion, and all I got was
This
this
lousy
stupid
t-shirt.
advantage.
This stupid
Interestingly enough, there is not. However, something that might catch your attention is that none of the bodies that are walking around look like they've been looted at all. So you might
Oh my
be able to
God.
get some coins
that
out
feels
of it, honestly.
that feels crass.
Like you're stealing from a dead body that is currently looking at you,
There's
alive.
people around. I don't know how they probably don't care, but they're around.
I
I have
mean,
standards.
they are around. In that case,
No mugs.
the
There's
next
no, like-
day begins. It's a Sunday today. Isn't that interesting?
How do
That's
we know
great.
that?
Because there's no sun. Goddamn. It's the 7th, right?
It should be the 9th. Now.
What the fuck?
You wake up on the 9th.
We're
Trust me.
actually in there for weeks.
Can you guys roll me another 2d8?
I will
Or I
roll
guess
you.
maybe we should.
You
No, yeah,
do
go ahead and
that.
roll me the d8, and then we might wait for Dennis, depending on what you roll.
I'm good at video games.
Yeah, you're good at video games. Yeah, again, nothing seems to happen today.
We're so good. We're so good at this.
I think we just keep rolling 14 is the thing.
Yeah.
We do keep rolling 14.
Damn, we don't get to fight the apparent fungal dragon that escaped the control of the Myconids.
Well, you know, the Weaver of Fate just said it's not in this campaign. You have to buy the DLC.
Rule 14 on the random encounter charge DLC. That'd be hilarious. Oh shit, we were gonna ask them what would be a safer path, weren't we?
Oops.
I mean, honestly,
Guide is still with us, right?
I mean, no, well, honestly, after that communion thing, Lambert would probably be reeling or too busy writing everything he can that he can catch and remember in the bestiary.
Yeah.
Like, because he just basically lived a lot of lives of Myconids in a short span of time, and he wants it all down on paper now.
Right. I actually forgot to do this. That night, Gwydion. As you are dreaming, you find yourself, get this, underground. Yeah, I know. Your royal guard taking you through escape routes that quickly began collapsing in on themselves, narrowly avoiding the assault from above. As you run through these sewer tunnels, one of the access tunnels bursts open and fire begins pouring in. The guards themselves stand no chance against the dragon's breath, burning to ash almost immediately on contact. You feel the flames begin to draw closer before the last remaining guard tackles you to the ground, covering your body with his own as the flames wash over you. When the fires die down, you are alone. A little singed, but alive. You then walk your way alone through the tunnels, eventually finding an exit into the wilderness to the west of your once great city, now conquered by dragons.
What a bunch of pricks.
This takes place during Avarice of the Half-Caste.
Please, it takes place different time than that.
Ah, the first time. All right.
Yeah, it was the average of the full cast. Come on.
All right, so here's the rules.
Today.
Someone rolls 2d8.
Someone who hasn't rolled, so we can't get.
Someone who
14.
hasn't roll 2d8, and if you get a 14,
Reroll.
We kill you.
I am just going to. I'm gonna do it myself.
Wait, if we get another 14, that's just fate at that point.
Alright, well, I guess the question is now who's rolling? Who's rolled already? Me, Cabbage. Hey, Nathan, you want to roll it? Okay, not a 14. What happens?
Ooh.
I don't like that ooh. Nathan, you killed us. I blame Nathan for what happens.
Interestingly enough, Sen, out of the corner of your eye, see a drow woman clad in fine dress in a nearby cave, waving at you, trying to grab your attention. Once you get a proper look at her, she hits you with one of those like come hither motions and turns back into the cave, out of sight.
I mean, we've met sirens before, I think, but also it could just be a perfectly normal person living out in the Mushroom Wasteland.
Well, the better question is, does anyone but Sen see this? Also, Nathan, I think you're muted.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Nathan's like muted to shit, so I don't know.
Why am I muted?
I don't know.
Why are you
muted
muted,
yourself.
Nathan?
Why are you muted?
I don't know. Well, I've been saying a lot, and not that it matters. Oh, well.
Exactly.
What
That's why I
are
was
you
confused because I didn't
Sen?
hear anything. So, yeah, do any of us see that, or is it just Sen? And also, Sen, what do you do about the seduction?
So, does anybody else? Did anybody else see that woman?
What I miss? Sorry.
There's a sexy drow woman in a cave, and she is fingering towards me.
There's a lot
Why
in that
is she
statement I'm not
sexy
sure how to
now?
take.
You should go check her out. What's the worst that can happen?
I just slowly
I
turn
like
and
you, Heinrich.
look at Heinrich.
Michael,
It's
get,
like,
get off my sheet.
I'm checking everybody's passive perceptions.
Yeah, I'm
Fuck
trying.
off.
I like to look at my spells. It makes me feel powerful.
Well, how about you look at this spell? It's called Power Word Die. Oh wait, that's actual. That's a one, huh?
That's a spell.
Yeah,
that's
congratulations, Michael. You made a spell.
I
exists.
could have literally said anything that wasn't a spell, and it would have come closer than that.
Well,
Wonderful.
I guess the question is, do
Uh,
we follow? Do we not?
It seems that she wants you to follow.
Well, I'm gonna follow.
Um,
What's the worst that could
You can
happen?
go.
See,
Seems
that
like a bad
phrase-
idea.
Well, of course it's a bad idea, and of course we're gonna do it because it's a bad idea.
All right.
You enter the cave. Immediately struck by this thick
Lightning.
smell of sulfur from the inside of it, and just this heat of the place. Knowing there's a lava flow relatively nearby, it's not too out of place, but doesn't make it pleasant. You see the woman along another turn of the cave, making the same motion before once more running further inside.
Is she moving like abnormally fast or something, or she's like walking fine?
She seems to be sort of like I mean, she's like not like running, but she's like
Skipping.
sort of like playfully running.
This is weird.
Can I investigate the area around us?
Yeah, just make me one of them there checks, friend.
Mm-hmm. Do I see anything strange in the area around us?
A drow lady.
Fair.
I mean, you guys probably have a light on. I mean, you can see like some of the area about the place is sort of like scattered with what looks to be like sulfur deposits. Probably explains the smell, if nothing else.
I just thought that was Heinrich.
Why?
What, in his tentacle?
What?
He wanted to be rude. That's why.
My tentacle does not smell like sulfur. Thank you very much. I take care of it in its pickled jar.
So it just smells like vinegar tentacle.
Wonderful.
Even better
Yeah.
smell.
It's good preservation.
Honestly, I
and
think
good
as a
taste.
rule, just because we're in the Underdark, I'm just gonna keep a second level spell slot completely unchecked constantly for dark vision. Because
You sure that's a good idea?
yeah, now that you mention it, maybe that's not a great idea, because there actually might be a chance I fail that con save.
Oh my god, that would be horrible.
That would be hilarious in all honesty.
I just wanted to stay in the dark.
I just want to see, damn it! This is why I make potions. Okay, yeah, you know what? We won't do that, but if it looks like we're getting into hostile territory, then I might consider it.
So
Okay.
what you doing? She wants you to follow her still.
I'm gonna
By the
keep
looks.
following her.
Yeah, I guess.
All right. As soon as you turn that corner, you're suddenly grabbed at the temples by a strange slime, and you can feel your vision begin to go hazy. I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Don't I
That's
have
what I
advantage?
figured. We might as well check it out.
Checks, not saving throws. So no, you
God.
do not.
Darn it, dang it. You know, I'm gonna roll a point of luck.
So that's an 11.
Has luck ever actually worked out for
It,
you?
it has.
Like 30% of the time it helps.
Well, I mean, if you just use all 3 luck points, it'll work every time.
Right? So
I don't know if the odds are in my favor.
Right. So is this just a thing that's happening to Sen, not the rest of us right at the moment? We just see kind of what's happening?
Oh, absolutely. But if you wanted to roll me some
I thought
initiative, you can
I
go
thought she
ahead
had
and do
advantage.
that.
Oh my god, no!
Checks,
you
not saving
bastard!
throws.
check.
Checks,
she's
not
big.
saving throws.
I don't know what this
Oh.
Big
is.
as shit.
Kyle seems scared, and that scares me.
I know what that is. I'm not saying anything else.
I don't
Okay.
know what that is. I'm gonna punch it to death.
Oh no,
6,
Michael, you fuck.
I don't know. I don't know who I am or what I'm doing. All I know is that I must kill.
8.
I'm just gonna
Ah,
say
you tricked us, you son of a bitch.
I'm scared, but also
9.
I love Michael because I always wanted to fight this thing.
I don't like this.
It's funny that you say that you
Oh,
you don't
okay.
know who you are or what you're doing, because
I had a feeling.
Is Roll20 loading for anyone else or just me?
Hey, roll for
you
You might have to
might
refresh the page.
want to
Roll20
refresh the page.
Roll20 is kind of booked.
I think cue up the combat music.
All right, so Sen.
This is putting a damper on my lo-fi hip-hop radio that I have playing.
Fantastic. You take 51 points of psychic damage,
Oh no.
Yep.
and you become memory drained until you finish a short or long rest.
How many?
While
51.
Okay.
51.
Okay.
Memory
Memory
So
drained? What does that mean?
while memory drained, you must roll a d4 and subtract that number from any ability checks or attack rolls you make. And yeah, that's what that does until you finish a short or long rest.
Also don't have memories, but ignore that part for now.
You assume my character remembers things.
It's funny. That's funny.
All right. So we start off this little combat with a Lucian.
Oh, thank God that thing rolled a 6. Holy shit.
Ah,
Yeah.
you son of a bitch, you lied to us. I'm gonna run up to it.
Yep.
You know what, Michael? I'm just gonna cast me a good ol' wall of fire. Just right around here. It's a nice little wall of fire right there.
Lit. No pun intended.
No, full intended.
I spend 3 points of my range.
That's what fire looks, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
That's a dex save, right?
Believe that is a dexterity saving throw, and the spell is broken, so I will make my own damage from it. It's just
That's a natural 1.
alright. 23 points of fire damage.
23 points of fire damage.
As as my bonus action,
Shit.
I would like to brace up by expending 1 moxie point. That's a lot of HP. That's the end of my turn.
Oh, that's interesting. Heinrich. Hello.
Hey, what's up? I will move 5, 10. Oh boy.
Yep.
And yep. Limited spell slots. I will just Eldritch Blast this first turn.
Eldritch Blast.
I'll keep a war shield going to that other thing.
All right.
Once
So,
again,
I mean the 11 misses, but you know, you have to crit with it. Very good. 14 points of force damage. Very good.
On the crit, I'm just looking at the number. That 8 does not have the +5 from my agonizing blast.
it's not supposed
The
to.
6 does though.
Oh, it's not supposed to?
It's not
Yeah,
supposed
you-
to.
yeah.
It only
You just-
doubles the dice.
Okay. Alright. That's it then.
Double the dice. Double the dice. Very good. Sen.
I'm going to cast Shatter in the ceiling, like, over in this area.
Ooh.
I've been waiting so long for us to be in a cave so I can use this. You have no idea. And then I'm gonna subtract a d4. Wait, no. Wait, no,
You're good.
No, never
Yeah,
mind.
Yeah, this one you don't have to subtract
I'm a
anything.
spellcaster.
You do indeed cause a couple of stalactites, yes, to fall. Yes.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the creature passes the save for it, but I'm just going to say that that's half damage.
Fair.
I don't know, one more. Why not? We're making things up. She takes 5 points of piercing damage.
Oh, I should probably point out Colin didn't roll for initiative.
Oh. Fuck
He likes to
Colin.
watch.
He likes to watch. Well, that explains why he's useless.
He's not useless, it's just he doesn't want
Have a use.
to help you.
No, he just wants our help for his own gain.
After that,
You were the ones being used.
After that, I'm gonna inspire Lambert,
Bitchin'.
Alright.
and I'm gonna move over here.
Okay. Yeah. That checks that out. Goodian.
We got going on over here. Big ooze. What is this ketchup and mustard drawing?
That's firewall.
That's a wall of fire.
Image is this side.
Fire.
I didn't specify.
I dropped my hot dog on the screen. Sorry.
It's okay.
Oh, okay. Forgive you. I mean,
You want to cast another wall of fire?
I kind of do.
That'd be hilarious.
Can we just like crisscross?
Don't cross the streams.
One like
Never
pull one
cross
over
the
here.
streams.
Yeah, like make an X formation and have the wall and have the fire go this direction. Just fuck it up. Yeah.
More fire.
Or like that.
Yeah,
Okay.
more fire.
Natural 20 on the save, but
Fuck.
that's still 11 points of fire
Boo-hoo,
damage.
this is 5e. And then I'm gonna like go this direction. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah. Lambert. Hi.
Excited and afraid.
We got this.
I try not to read in stat blocks or anything on stuff I actually want to fight in the future. I'm so happy I get to finally read this after this fight. Alrighty. Well, what else am I going to do? Probably do that good old hackety hack and miss half the time, right?
All right. Well, first off, that's a hit, and you take 7 points of acid damage.
Shit.
Squirt.
Well. Okay then. Interesting. Fuck it though. I'm a melee class. That's what I rolled. Fuck. I'm going to
The
use
second one is a miss.
I have inspiration. I would like to use it to try to make that into a possible hit. 2d8, right? Take the highest.
Yep.
20.
All right. That turned it into a hit. You take another 8 points of acid damage.
Okay, finally dipping into that.
Yay! I passed! Ow!
Oh yes, I get off on hurting myself. I want it to die faster though, so action surge. Let's hit it 2 more
Colin likes
times.
to watch.
God willing, I'll actually hit this thing at least 1 more time.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah. God's willing.
That time it's only another 2.
Okay. And 1 more for the road. Ooh.
Yes.
Or
No.
hold up. I gotta
Do
look
the
up how many.
same.
I'm gonna give myself advantage using charges on the sword. I gotta remember how many that is. I think it's 1. 2 charges make next attack roll against creature with advantage. Okay, yep. Since I was able to hit the damn thing.
Is that
When you hit a
I think that
creature
might have
with this
been just
weapon, you
for-
may expend 2 charges of this
Okay.
weapon to make
Yeah.
next attack roll. Yeah. against the same creature made with advantage. So,
Yeah.
not that I needed
absolutely.
it. That's a 17 either way.
Oh yeah, I mean that hits.
Sweet.
Yeah,
I burn.
Honest, I don't know how Lambert's sword works.
10 points of acid damage.
That
We
actually
did it, folks.
hurts. Fuck.
Ouch.
Yeah, that's okay though. I also dropped a lot of damage on this thing. I am happy. And burning.
Stuck in the
Happy
fire.
and burning.
Happy and burning.
That's put that in your tombstone.
Oh, I have a bonus
Yes.
action. Hold up.
Oh yeah, you do. Please.
I'm happy. Says fighters are
Very
boring.
good.
I'll pack up the max.
So I want to tell you what they're gonna do.
Oh.
Fun.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
That's where they are now.
Shit. They can just do that.
I need you both to make me dex saves, please.
Fuck.
I can make a dex save.
I think I'm going to use Indomitable and try to re-roll that to something that hopefully is a pass. That's better.
Okay, so Lucian, you have a choice of things.
Oh.
You can either stay in the creature's space or be pushed within 5 feet of it.
I would like to be pushed within 5 feet of it, please.
Okay. So you're there now. Lambert, you have been completely engulfed by the creature.
Damn it. This is the last place I want to be right now.
Yeah, pretty much. Let's roll some dice, huh?
That's why I
Yeah.
don't want to be here. Fuck. I don't like things that can swallow and murder me.
You take 23 points of acid damage.
Okay.
And after that, it's gonna make a pseudopod attack against Lucian.
Right.
18 to hit.
It hits.
That is 13 points of psychic damage. Sorry, 16 points. What? No, 16 points of bludgeoning damage. I'm stupid and I can't read.
Yeah.
Okay.
Reduced to 8. We're getting there. 7 points of psychic damage.
Not yet reduced. I didn't do the thing.
Okay. Fine.
Okay.
I'll allow it. I'll allow you to
All right.
continue being hit.
Okay.
Hey, Sen.
Nah.
Oh, wait, no, it has to be a creature within a certain range. I see. Well, you're not within that range, luckily enough. Yeah, who is?
Fuck.
Me.
Yeah, so Lucian, make me a wisdom save if you don't mind.
Yeah, I can
Yeah, I can't help.
make those.
Thank God.
18.
Hey, well, the good news is you pass.
Yeah, I did.
Bad news.
Good job, me.
The bad news is you still take some damage.
That's okay. Don't win them all.
That's just true. Let's see, that's... Oh my god.
Excuse me, Michael?
You take 24 points of psychic damage.
Ouch.
These things hurt.
And now it's Colin's turn.
Let's see what he does.
4 points of damage between friends.
Let's see what he does. All right, so Colin's going to reach back and take out both of his weapons, both his
Did
sword.
Did the creature
Did
make the
what?
saves for the wall of fire?
Is it when you begin your turn there?
It's when the wall first appears, or if you end your turn there. So there's the
It's done.
when we cast.
Yeah, I made
it
the
worked.
saves whenever
Okay.
he whenever, yeah.
Okay.
It took the fire damage, for sure. So he takes out the sword, which begins to emanate sort of like a black mist around it as it's pulled out, and the elongated mace, which catches fire once it's off and in his hand. And then suddenly Colin's entire body begins to be shrouded in this dark mist that goes down both weapons. The sword begins to drip this viscous black ooze, and on the mace, the fire turns black as it touches, and he's gonna run up to the monster.
It's a blunter.
Expect a drip.
All right. Oh my God!
0, 1, or a 20 there.
That's a natural 20.
Oh god.
Oh yeah. He's not useless.
Hell yes. Oh god. I'll send that off. All right. That's 20 points of slashing.
Damn.
And he casts that spell. All right. And 10 points of necrotic. Yikes. All right, he's gonna then go in for an attack with the mace. It's a 27, so that hits. Can someone roll me a d10 real quick?
Sure.
Go ahead and make it 2.
2. Okay. 6 and 9.
He's hitting the creature, so he gets it, tapped. 16. 20, 24, 30 points of damage. That last one is a miss. He rolls a 15. Lucian, it's your turn.
It is my turn. That's what it is. It's my turn.
Hey, Lucian.
Yeah,
It is your turn.
it's my turn.
Y'all heard the news? It's Lucium's turn.
It's crazy.
Yo, dudes, it's like... Oh, actually, he has to...
It's time.
Yeah, he passes.
My bonus action, I would like to cast Blinding Smite, expending
Okay.
3 charges of my Moonfist Knuckles.
Okay.
And then I'd like to beat the shit out of this thing, but it's going to be throwing haymakers, because my mother always told me to throw haymakers at it.
That
Those sound like her.
It's not what she said. I'm sorry.
you would not remember what she said, actually.
I would not. You're right. I'm sorry.
So for all you know, that's true.
Waiting for the roll to pop up.
Oh,
2-1?
that hits.
It's okay. None of this damage is going to be correct, except for the bottom, so we have to add this up. So it's 8 times 3 plus 4. It's 13. A total of 41 points of damage. I don't know if it's
I wanna
resistant
do
to
this.
anything, but
Oh god.
Yeah.
I want. Does it still have that drow form around, or is it entirely amorphous goo now?
It is an amorphous goo.
Amorphous goo. These 2 blinding white spheres just appear. It's sort of where you'd expect a face to be, and just melt through the entire creature, and it turns into a little gooey puddle.
And indeed it does. The creature kind of bursts with this radiant light, leaving behind only the smallest little puddle, which begins seeping into the cavern below, leaving behind sulfur deposits along the way. You do take 3 points of acid damage from the hit, though.
I do take 3 points of acid damage. Called it.
I'm
Well,
covered
that
in
was
red goo. Okay. New rule. Do not follow dark elves into caves. Also,
Yeah,
what the
but
fuck
at
was
least
that?
At least we took care of that menace, so those mushroom people will not get sucked into it.
I'm under the impression it probably didn't give a fuck about the mushroom people.
What's happened to the body?
Looks like a slime.
What body?
Exactly.
Oh, the thing we just killed.
Oh, it's like completely like it's just steeped into the ground.
Damn, I was about to send a call to the mushroom people and be like, yo, we got a new recruit.
Is it possible to collect
That's funny.
some of the goo?
Make me
I'm asking
an
Lambert.
investigation check.
I'm
Yeah,
asking
let's
Lambert.
say I'm kind of curious. I wouldn't mind experimenting with this stuff. God knows what I can make out of it.
Maybe some investigation check. You can get like a small vial of it.
Okay.
It doesn't seem to react to the glass, so you're able to, get a small vial of it for future use.
Cool.
You exit your cave and continue on about your day. Eventually, coming across a particularly dense section of the mycelia forest leading up to the cavern of the lava flow before you. Along the trees, quote unquote, here are much to your dismay, swarms of bees that seem to be flying around the entirety of the place.
Not the bees.
Seeming to make their nest inside of the mushrooms above your head.
Are these these are terrestrial bees?
They are subterrestrial
Okay.
bees.
Okay.
They don't look exactly like, they're like blue instead of yellow.
It's cool though.
Are they
I
like just
that.
the size of normal actual bees though? That's my main worry.
Yeah.
Okay.
They are bees. They're like bumblebee sized, give or take.
Okay.
You start hearing some odd sounds, like
This is fine.
the sound of oinks off in the distance, like a pig.
Oh, it's Rosie!
Is somewhere. Colin specifically, you hear that?
Pigs?
Thanks.
Think we just found ourselves some dinner.
Yeah,
Oh.
I guess you're right.
Do pigs
we?
normally live under the surface?
They're underboard.
Ah, yes, the underbore. That makes perfect sense.
What's under the ball?
Usually rock
Brown.
and cavern.
Meat, if you're lucky. You all kind of follow until eventually, like, Raz, like you've seen Colin cook an underboar before by now. It's like they're like big, they're big creatures, like bigger than normal boar. They make for some good eating. What you find at the end of these oinks is this single small pig, not an underboar, like a pink pig with this thing like a brown patch on his ear, on a lead that has been nailed in by a piton into the cavern below.
Don't trust that.
Well,
Why the hell is there a pig here?
I think we should send Lucian to go check that out.
Why?
You like small animals.
You like
You
small
like
animals.
I mean, I'll go check out the pig, I
I
guess.
feel like
Why not?
what if it's like a decoy pig? The lead is like it's like a big anglerfish. It's just attached to something under the ground. It's like a bait.
I think
It'll
this
swallow
will
you
build,
up.
This will build character.
I don't think that a creature would have evolved into having an actual living, breathing pig.
Who
as
said
part
anything
of
about
its-
On a lead
evolution?
with a piton.
Magic is real. Someone can just make it.
I mean, if you guys are that
Yeah, I
worried
guess
about
they
it,
could, but
If you guys
Why
are
would
that,
they do that?
if you're that worried about it, there's a very easy and mostly safe way of dealing with it.
Alright, tell me.
You can detect magic.
I was gonna say shoot it with
You
a
can detect the
crossbow.
magic.
Oh, don't do
Oh,
that.
it could
No,
be someone's
don't-
pet.
Don't
So all
shoot
of
it.
you
It's
guys
harmless.
are discussing what to do with this pig. You hear a voice call up from above.
You've got to be shitting me.
Excuse me, can I help you?
Oh, fuck me.
Is this your pig, sir?
Yes, I'd prefer that you don't harm it.
Well, we weren't going to harm it. We just assumed it was attached to a big creature like an anglerfish with its light.
We're new down here, if it's not obvious.
Unless
I
he is the
assumed it.
pet.
I'm unsure the creature you speak of, but I can put angler and fish together.
Yes.
Like a chimera.
What does this guy look like?
What does this guy
Um,
look like?
Not
Or
like
I mean,
a
there's a
weirdo.
So, y'all, I haven't been here for any of this. Michael, can you give me like a little bit of a scene here?
Okay, yeah. So
I've been brought in late.
yeah, sorry. It's played out almost exactly like we had discussed, with them
No
walking into the tree, the forest of the mushrooms, and then they found the pig. And the bees and all. Bees and all.
Bees and all.
And-
Okay.
Indeed.
Yeah. Well, there's an individual on top of one of the mushrooms. Darker skinned. Has a bunch of scales along the back of his head, and kind of wraps around to where their ears would be at. Like darker green skin. Bright blue green eyes. More on the green side of things. Is wearing like bone chain armor, and a red Roman style skirt. He's got a club and a quiver on his back.
What's a normal pig doing down here?
Meats is a gift. I would appreciate no harm comes to them.
Fair.
Why would
Meats? Is
Why
that
would
the
you-
name of the pig or the eventual outcome?
You misheard. I said Pete.
Pete.
Huh? The pig's name
My
is
Yes.
Pete.
Pete
Why
the
would
pig.
you? Why would you keep a creature as helpless as this down in such a dark and dangerous place? How does it even see down here? This seems highly impractical.
It's part of the challenge, and it was temporary.
Challenge?
Currently harvesting. I will be with you shortly if you wish.
I'm confused.
Michael, by the way, I love this map.
Thank you. I drew it. It took a long time.
That's right out there with
You
things.
should see some of the other ones.
What do I need to do to harvest some of these bees?
Make me it's one of them there. I don't know, like a survival
Animal?
or
Okay.
what do you think about survival? Survival sounds like a good one for me. Maybe animal handling if you don't
I
want
was
to get
gonna say
fucked
animal
by
handling.
bees. 27. That's high enough to get the what you need from the bees.
Okay.
For sure.
With honey?
You get the mushroom bee dust, and it's very good for your purposes. Assuredly.
They're like fairies.
Excellent.
They're like fairies that sting.
Yeah, fairies do that.
Indeed.
All right. After I do that, I'm gonna climb down and start to gather my pig.
Okay, you undo the lead and like sort of get him. He kind of greets you happily, Closest thing to a little pig smile as it can give you,
Pigs
as it
can
trusts you
smile.
unconditionally. The poor fuck.
Only good things will happen.
As
I
someone
promise.
whose family owns pigs, they can smile, and it's very cute.
Not this
Not
this
pig.
one.
Pig
This
can't
pig
do
can't
it.
smile.
I'm a pig spurt, so let me tell you, I know they can
He's
smile.
trying.
Nope, not a thing here.
Okay.
Maybe in your bullshit real world.
The pigs of this world were actually cursed by the ancient pig god when they, in their
Yeah.
hubris, tried to build a tower to heaven.
Do they also worship Nashur?
They do now.
Very good.
This one does.
These Dennis, you already have a new recruit.
This one specifically.
May I ask why you all are here?
Why are you here?
You
Get
don't
out
answer a
first.
question with a question, son.
Okay, yeah, that was just rude. Apologies.
Is
Again,
it
We're new down
rude?
here.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
We're just passing through on our way through the lands at the moment.
Passing through, I see. And this angry individual is your guide.
Of sorts.
As it happens, yes.
Well, you're entitled to your own opinion of your guides.
What's that supposed to mean?
Are
You
you
know
a guide
each other?
too? You seem like a happier guide.
Yes, I do know the area quite well, and if you were hiring, I would be happy to help. Escort you to someplace nearby, I assume.
Sadly,
your
we're
rate
all
of
out
pay?
of fresh pigs.
Call it somewhere pretty, a little bit far away, but that's okay. That's more of a, a little bit of this, a little bit of
Alright.
that.
Miss,
little
I
loud.
believe they called you Sen. I'm not in need of more pigs.
Yes, I don't
Well,
believe
we
we're
have, like,
Pete needs
we have-
competition.
we have plenty of silver pieces we could pay you in.
That's so funny. You
You
son
can
of a
touch
bitch.
silver now.
That is so
Silver, you say? That's cheap, but if you have plenty, I suppose.
Take all of my money and go.
Fuck.
Would you prefer birds of a feather? I know those are uncommon down here.
You know each other, Colin? You seem like you know each other. I feel like you've interacted before.
Oh, this one.
No,
Look.
getting a real negative vibe.
If you know your way around the place, it might be of some assistance to us. What do you say about 100 gold?
$100 gold now,
Yeah,
and
okay.
I'll give you another 100 when we get back.
I will give you 15 silver
Sen, shut up.
if you don't murder any of my friends.
We'll give you the adventure of a lifetime.
It's like paying someone an exposure.
Yes,
So we will give you
I-
the internship of a lifetime.
I am poor.
Seems, by speaking, I am preventing the accumulation of gold that's being offered to me. But I felt to keep a good relationship, I should say something.
Look, are you taking the job or not?
Okay. Seems fine. Is this one the cranky one under the same terms?
Actually,
Talking about me or Colin?
Pointing to Colin.
It's Colin today.
Actually, he has his own reasons, honestly. His terms are
This
very
one-
different.
This one
If
is an
anything,
subject.
they're under my terms. Here. He tosses you over 100 gold.
Sweet, 100 gold.
Yeah, what if we just kill him and take the money?
What?
Well,
Colin
then we'd be
clearly is
devious
Colin or
bastards.
pig?
Oh, for fuck's
Yeah,
sake.
what if you
do that?
just...
Sam wants to be an
Hey
asshole. Heinrich
Matthew,
wants a
I'm
pig.
gonna murder your character.
No, I'm talking about
Well-
Colin, not Matthew.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Not
Okay.
murdering him either.
I had a thing I was gonna do, but that's fine. I thought you were directed at me.
No, that'd be disrespectful.
He was
Yeah, we just
gonna
met
kill
you. Colin, we've been traveling for a couple of days now, and he's just proven to be an ass.
Yeah,
He's fine.
I'm glad
He
that, like,
helped
he's spoken, like, less than a dozen times, and you already know that you don't like him. It makes me feel better.
I mean, honestly,
He's
it's
an
weird.
asshole, but he's a useful asshole.
Lambert
I don't
now
like the way he
sees
spoke to
how
Lambert.
A lot of
everyone
assholes are
sees
useful.
him, and that fucks with his head.
Like, to us, Lambert's just like a nice guy who sometimes, jumps the gun a bit.
Rough around the edges.
He's just a dick.
how has Lambert ever jumped the gun? If anyone jumps the gun, it's you and me.
What's a gun?
That's not like the point.
No, that's
I
next.
didn't
That's
mean to be
next
a cat.
campaign. Please.
Oh god,
That
he's
campaign
like
we
a
got
gun.
guns.
Well,
Not
let's go
everyone's
to...
getting a gun. We'll talk about that in session 0, like 80 weeks from now.
Let's
Right.
go to actual hell on earth.
Fire.
Yeah. So I guess you guys continue about your way.
Where are we
like-
going?
Well, we're going through...
Right. Here. And he pulls out the map and he... Well, no. We're going north now. When we make camp, I'll take out the map. There we go. In character.
North. I don't
Okay, we're making
think
sure we
that'll
cover a good portion.
help
not
us down
covered.
here. And you're all traveling with light.
Well,
we needed to
Yeah.
see.
some of us.
Technically, we're also traveling with darkness.
Needed to see. We need the light to see.
I had a point that
You
I forgot
embrace the darkness, it'll be easier to find the way.
I'm gonna kick you.
Yeah, when I embrace the darkness, there's a chance I might turn feral, which is not good for anybody.
Wait, what?
Fuck.
If you douse your lights, I will get you there faster.
I'm wary but curious.
I like being fast.
I am speed.
Okay, McQueen.
But I understand your folk can't see, so perhaps out of your own safety we should travel in the dark. Or the light.
Whichever. Not worried about it.
I vote light.
I think
I mean,
I-
I-
I'm good
yeah.
either way. This doesn't matter to me. I can see one way or another.
I need this necklace that my friend gave me in order to see.
Did we get a long rest since that fight?
You really... No.
Okay,
Yeah.
I wanted to check because I was going to risk something, but I didn't want to risk it if I don't have Dumble available.
No. Absolutely not. It was like an hour later. I almost walked into another ambush with a pig.
Do it.
I mean,
I
faster.
can sense your hesitation. Let's continue on.
I'm just saying, I'm not a fan of being ambushed when I can't see what's ambushing and trying to eat me. I've had this happen, it's unpleasant.
You continue.
Traveling with this light does draw attention, but it's fine. You seem to be able to take care of yourselves.
As long as we ignore sultry drow women in caves, yes.
Okay, it was one time.
I was eaten by it.
Wow.
I'm not going
You're
to
the
forget
one-
this, then.
Be
You're the
giving
one
you
who had to
context.
run up.
It's better that I don't tell you. When you set up camp for the night, Colin starts to boil a pot of water. After a bit, he walks over to a nearby giant mushroom and places a hand on it, shrugs, and begins chopping it, just chopping away at it with his sword. Once he's done, he takes the chunks and starts preparing a soup from the fungus. There may be some side of... Let's go ahead.
He didn't chop the one with the bees in it, did he?
No.
Okay.
I sit there and think about it, it's like,
Being
I don't want to
counter.
do that? Yes.
I've been rolling for a lot of questions today, and I like that. Maybe some side effects from whatever makes it glow, but it should be edible.
Side effects. Right.
This
Some
can't
cream
go
of glowing mushroom.
possibly wrong.
That one will be fine for ingestion.
Yeah, he pours himself a little bowl and takes a sip, visibly finding it disgusting. Fuck. And he just takes another sip. So, he pulls out the map, lays it in front of you. We're headed here. Big fortress. Bunch of Duergar in there. Since none of us can actually, well, not all of us can actually breathe underwater. Our paths are split between going, we're going through this lava tunnel here. Then we have to make a choice whether we split off into the marsh or the desert. What do you suggest?
Lambert, what do you think?
What are you asking me? I've never been down here. I've made my point last time we spoke of this. Both have their own degrees of difficulties and...
Okay, the
Hells.
marsh.
Am I the only one who's been here?
Oh, you're still here?
What the... We hide
None of
him.
us are from here.
Yeah,
I can't
we're
see.
from up top.
She's increasingly rude. We'll keep an eye on you. If you like giant leeches and other blood-sucking individuals, I suggest the marsh.
I don't like
Perfect.
that.
Then we're headed that way.
You sure about
I-
that, Lucian?
That's
I mean,
not what you guys got out of that.
I kept saying, you know, the lava river because one of us is immune to fire, statistically, you know, safer for us overall, and I can keep away the harsh climate when we try to rest.
Can you keep away the leeches?
Not at the marsh. Well, I guess I could, but not while we're walking.
Okay, hold up. So that's what's in the marsh. What do you know of the desert, though?
Lots of caves, and... Well, I don't know the name for it in common, but they're large, and they have several eyes, and several legs. Large mandibles, see.
I can feel Dennis.
Spiders?
I'm about to say, I feel like we're all just slowly turning, looking at Hyrek, who has this big, shit-eating grin on his face.
We can feel him vibrating with excitement.
Spiders, yes, I think that covers it.
Well, hold
Where
up.
are they?
This could also be something
Marsh
else.
it is.
No!
Isn't the marsh like the worst option?
Depends how big the spider, if it is a spider, is.
Well, if there are spiders, then possibly Heinrich could discuss peaceful terms with them.
I mean, that's assuming they can talk.
Wait, can't you talk to all spiders?
No, I'm. What do you think I am? You know.
Do you want me to answer that honestly?
Yes, please do.
Why do I feel like you're really into leeches?
I think you're a man named Heinrich.
Well, yeah.
Medicine.
I mean, I say we go through the marshes. Why not? You know.
I think Sen just thinks that you can talk to all spiders because you talk to your little one.
Oh, you hear that, Hunt? You're the little one. No, I can only talk to him.
Okay. That debate debacled. Colin, why exactly are you so prudent about going through the marsh, out of curiosity?
Well, there's two major reasons. First off, I don't want to fuck around with that river.
Fair.
Secondly, I don't like spiders.
Oh, you shouldn't have said that.
Zen will remember that.
Oh, this is going to be great down the line. I love it.
I'm
Well,
sure.
I'm just waiting for Heinrich to
I'm
turn
sure
this
you'll
around.
love
It
the
is the
people
Marsh
here.
Okay. I mean, fucking honestly, gauging distance, looking at this map. You know, fucking marsh.
Ignore that. I'm reading it.
Yeah, let me just for my own freaking sake here, because I never actually sat down and did this myself. Okay. Oh my dear sweet Christ.
Yes.
I mean, it's about 8 days either way. You'll be on the
Never too
9th
late to
day
double
on
back.
either path.
It's about the same distance.
Did we ever hire
It's never too
someone
late
to
to
watch
double back
over
and
the
go
house?
through the ocean.
Honestly, the marsh is actually just a hair bit shorter, but not by a whole lot.
We can go the short way.
Anyone here have a
Through the
burrow
cavern
speed?
walls.
But the cavern walls are gods.
Colin does not have a burrow speed.
Oh, I thought you said his name would have a bird speed. I was like, that's funny, Tyler.
Can we tame a bulette and get it
Can
to
we
dig
tame a
holes for us?
Spider.
I think we pushed our luck with the
I mean, we already have tamed one.
manticore, honestly. And we could talk to the manticore.
Oh yeah,
As far as
You're in
I'm
a-
concerned,
perfect position to be 9 days away from getting to your destination.
We're not going to be able to take the
We-
short way this way. We'll have to go down and around. It's a
Yeah.
if we
cliff.
go through the
Yeah.
marsh, we're going to be
I mean, no,
constantly attacked
I mean, you
by
can
blood-sucking leeches.
Climb down.
Depending on how high that freaking cliff face is, yeah, but that's the
Oh,
question.
it'll be a pain in the ass. Like even like from here, you could actually, if you want to get there on the 10th day, you could actually even go through the water from here.
We're not going through the
Which is-
water. That is non-negotiable.
We are
Alright.
we are
What
very
do you say with
specialized at killing big things, and leeches are very small things that will be constantly attacking us while we are in.
I'm good at killing small
See,
things.
you
Let's go
assume
fireball.
it's going to be small, and that's why I think you're mistaken.
No.
You're mistaken on these leeches. They are not small.
Of course they're not. Of
Lovely.
course they're not.
Bro, we're in Fantasy Australia. Everything's bigger and deadlier.
Everything's
He starts like miming like a burrito size.
Oh my
Why are they so
God,
big?
fuck that.
Is it? Now, is this like an actual burrito, or is this the Chipotle diaper-sized burrito that you're miming?
Yes. They come in both.
I don't know what that means.
There's a
What
difference.
does that mean?
Like, you know.
Let me put it this way, it gets the
El
one and then the
Gordo
other.
burrito.
Well, at the very least, we'll be able to tell if they're on us instead of having to pick through our trousers every now and then.
You wear trousers?
Oh, God damn.
Well, underneath the robes. I'm not indecent.
We still got another day before we have to make a decision. We'd best get some rest.
Alright.
You guys wake up that morning and begin about your journey again. Can someone roll me 3d6?
I can't because I'm busy rolling my recharge.
All right.
Oh,
Well,
I would have rolled dice. Oh.
No.
No dice for you.
hey, you know what? Fuck what Heinrich rolled. Roll
That's
throw
mean.
some dice.
Poor Heinrich.
Too many 13s and 14s. We don't do that.
Ah,
here. Oh my
I'm
god!
better.
Yes, you rolled the 14 again. I love it.
There's nothing you can do about it, Michael.
You know,
it's
maybe-
fate.
Does
We
that
should-
mean we get another party member? We rolled a
Maybe-
14.
Maybe we could trust this Ophelia man.
Allow me.
What the fuck?
6, lucky number.
That's
For
5.
reference,
Very
Matthew,
funny.
we've kept rolling 14, and that was the nothing happens roll, and we all kept rolling it.
No, that
Oh.
was the Duergar fight that you rolled. It just happened already.
Oh, so it was now the nothing roll. It used to be
Um,
something. Then we killed it.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yes. Before you even step foot into the cavern with the lava flow, you can feel the heat coming off just miles away. And just when you thought it couldn't get hotter, you finally see the orange and red lights of the flow that mark the apex of the rise in temperature. The cavern itself is covered in layers of volcanic rock and lined with soot that sticks to your boots as you walk through it. The heat itself is unbearable. Traveling like this is going to be rough for most of you without taking precautions. In better news, it's actually quite astonishing here. The bright rivers of magma flowing through the cavern reflect off the crystal stalactites that refract the light across the ceiling in geometric patterns. Now, every day you travel here, you guys are going to have to roll for exhaustion. I'm not going to be a complete monster and make you roll by the hour because that would kill you. But what I would say is on a failed save, you're exhausted the next day, sort of a thing. So like that represents you failing like at least 2 that day, and then
What
the rest
if,
is sort
like,
of 1,
Before we take a
etc.
What if before we take a rest I just cast Tiny Hut?
I would probably give you. Well, before you take a rest, yeah, that's not just sleeping here. It's like walking. I would say I'll probably give you advantage if you take short rests with it.
But I mean a long rest.
I mean, it won't make any difference because you gain the exhaustion doing it during the day.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, but doesn't sleeping get rid of exhaustion?
Well, yeah, that's why I'm not making you roll by the hour because I'll kill you. Instead, I'm just saying if you fail to save, you're exhausted the next day. Makes sense.
Well, I've done what I can. We have advantage.
Because I don't want Sen specifically to die from heat exhaustion. I don't want Sen to die from heat exhaustion. Is that okay?
What a way to go.
She died, she lives. Hot.
God.
Someone else.
As to be oh, here
Really
actually,
not to be.
someone roll me a d6.
After that, are we taking a break?
D6. It's a
Maybe.
4.
Oh,
It's a
that's really funny.
That's funny.
As you guys are walking along the cavern, as you're entering the cave, you hear a brief rumble,
He's about to get
And then-
nerfed.
and then suddenly, lava bursts from the ground under 3 of you.
Oh, yay.
One of them, me.
Lambert, Sin, and Gwydion. Make me dex saves, please.
Fuck. Okay.
I
Oh,
still have a no.
Matthew, is your new character a paladin?
I
Don't think so.
Okay.
Sorry,
Oh,
I bet
no.
you missed that aura.
I mean, Sen did
Okay,
roll
so
17.
Lambert passed. Actually, Sen passed because because lucky.
We're at a
So-
32% passing rate now.
Gwydion, you take 29 points of fire damage.
What?
Okay, before
Lava
development.
bursts all over you. That's fine.
Nice.
Gonna suck up some of that
no,
lava.
In that case, instead, all of you only take 14.
Good job.
So all 3 of you, 14 points of fire damage.
Work. This one.
At the end of the day, you guys set up camp again. Colin goes out for an hour or so, returning with a slew of lizards attached to string. Hope you like lizard. He takes some metal spikes from his bag, runs them through the lizards, and holds them over the lava for a few seconds, pulls them out, and they're perfectly roasted. He hands each of you a lizard and just takes a big chunk out of one.
Like my lizard.
Oh, this place is awkwardly
I'm gonna
convenient.
flavor these a little bit.
Oh, you know, if this is how we're expected to travel, we could do better.
Could?
Oh?
Yes. Does anyone have a spear or some sort?
I have tried.
We could have pork tonight.
What? No, we're not killing Pete, right? We're not doing that.
That's your choice. We can wait until later.
Oh my god, I know. You can't kill Pete.
You literally only feel guilty because now you know it had a name. I swear to God.
We can't kill Pete.
Oh, Wilbur.
Michael, I'm gonna take a bath in the lava.
Okay. Ophia, you see him just dive into the lava river. Just wholesale. Just dive right the fuck in there.
We can't kill Pete.
It is right. This is a stronger group than I anticipated. Impressive.
That makes me better. Not all of us can do that.
Jesus. Hold on. I need to
At least I don't think I can
see
do that.
something real quick.
I don't know. I keep discovering weird things about myself.
Oh?
So if we go any further from here, we're gonna need to figure out which direction we're going.
Well,
Which is it?
after being in this heat for a while, I'm gonna say not heat. So frankly, I'm all for the Marsh suddenly. I'll take giant
Marsh.
forearm-sized leeches over whatever the hell the desert's gonna feel like.
I second that.
I've taken a lava bath, I'm satisfied. Guess it's magma, but whatever, who cares?
It's above
Physical
ground.
difference.
I don't know.
Is it above? I think
It's-
it's underground.
Best to agree with the leader in these circumstances, Colin. We'll follow your lead, right?
Actually, I'm the leader of this group.
Oh, for God's
You're
sake.
fucking joking.
About which part? You being the leader or her being the leader? 'Cause
You let her
frankly,
boss you around.
God, no.
See, where we're from, men and women are equal, unlike whatever backwater hut you are, Colin.
It's not the fact you're a woman. I've been traveling with you for a
So,
week now.
Colin, basically how it works is we assign a captain, and we send them into danger first because, oh, you're the captain, you have to go first.
That's why she was the first
That's
one to walk and follow the drought lady that turned out not to be a drought lady.
Funny from the man who's died thrice so far.
I'm not dead now, am I?
Marsh it is. And Colin just goes to sleep.
Ah, so where I wanted to go. Perfect.
Uh,
Oh my fucking god. Can someone roll me 3d6?
who hasn't rolled yet? Who?
If anyone rolls a 14, I'm just gonna roll this myself from now on because this is rigged.
By the way, at some point, I introduced myself as Ophio.
Ophio!
I mean, I just figured you didn't want to tell us your name.
Ophio Kokula.
Kula.
I'm gonna be honest, I feel like I just assumed
I rolled
that
it.
was your name.
You rolled a 14, didn't you,
I
Michael?
got mad that you rolled a 12 and I rolled a fucking 14.
It's
All right,
fake,
12
Michael.
it is.
Fuck you.
12 it is.
That's funny.
Fuck. You guys just you travel. You're fine. Like actually, the whole day you make good headway, managed without any consequence. I do need you guys to all make con saves for me though.
I
With
need to make a
advantage.
con save.
With advantage.
Thank God for advantage.
Do I need to make one, Michael?
No, you're immune.
Thank you, Michael.
Michael, do I need to make one?
Are you immune? Are you resistant?
Yeah, resistant.
Then no, you do not.
Cool.
Resistance.
Yeah, looks like everyone passed then. So not even anyone's exhausted. Fantastic. I was hoping that, like, I would roll, I don't know, like
Not a 14.
Anything?
I don't know, fucking a 7. A 7 would have been cool. I don't know. Maybe like a 3.
Just getting no encounters.
In any case, I mean, you know, it'll actually make the whole thing go a little
Just-
bit faster anyway.
Just change the type of dice we have to roll now.
Well, no, because it's like, you know, it's like 3 to 18 is the thing. There's nothing that I can do to make that really work.
Let's roll
appropriately. It's a
1d15.
whole- Yeah, I guess, but like, fuck that. You know? I say it's about time to take a break.
Alright.
We'll come back here in a couple of minutes, and I don't know, maybe I'll roll maybe we'll roll a good one for once, and I'll kill you all or some
No,
shit.
it's gonna be another
Organs and
14.
birds.
Just house spite.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, so as usual, we're hitting break, which means I'm going to end this video here. That said, if you're curious about what happens next in the marshlands, by all means, tune back in literally within 4 minutes of this video ending, and it'll be up. Unless you're watching this later, in which case the video's already up. So yeah, just come back for part 2. Until then, we'll see you then.